Alright guys, we went back into League for Dark Matter and Ether. Round 6. This time going against the Guado Glories. So matches are Guado Glories against us. Luka Goers facing off against the Ronsa Fangs, and the Bhed Psyches against the Killick Beasts. So it's been a day or so since I've recorded. I actually don't remember the scores exactly. This is a no technique playthrough though of this league, so we're not going to be using any techniques. We're going to be, struggling as we do to get goals. I think right now the record, if off the top of my head, I think we've won all our games except we tied one of them. So I mean that's really good. Honestly, you could hardly ask for anything better. But yeah, we're just continuing on, and I think we're going to do more of these no technique leagues. I think they're really fun. I think they just add a lot of challenge because techniques often can blow our stats into a direction we wouldn't normally be able to get to with our shoot and stuff. So we're maintaining a distance from the goal, and then we're also not using techniques. So a lot of times when we shoot, we don't even know if we're gonna make it. So it's it adds that little bit of excitement there. We're going to pass enough Guado here. We're going to try to open up Zazzy Guado. I think that's the big thing because we just need someone to be available to shoot. I don't care who it is really, but it has to be someone. So we're going to pass Zazzy. This could actually be a big mistake. Okay, looks like we do get fortunate, and we're going to do a shot. We're only shooting from the starting blocks, so we're not shooting beyond that. Duran with grip gloves with super goalie. This is not good, but he's still unable to stop us. I mean, massive bummer for them, but I'm okay with it. No, I'm not gonna ask for this to be more difficult than it needs to be. I mean, I guess I am because I'm setting these stipulations. But yeah, now Guado gets the ball. Exact same scenario. We're pulling back, and we're actually much better this time. But we are still setting up Zazzy Guado for that shot and for that goal. And this is a lot better because he's got a lot more free room than he did before, which is it's not always easy to do because even if the opposing team looks like they're pretty far away, sometimes they'll actually just surprise you and just get right up an encounter from seemingly an impossible distance. So this is not going bad at all. Honestly, I think this is a little bit much. We're crushing them. We have no techniques. We've set these restrictions on ourselves, and yet they're still unable to take us out. So now they got Zevronso going left, which is a good idea. You want to avoid that encounter with Nav Guado if you can. But I just don't know if it's going to make a difference because tackle slip very good. They just need to do something drastically different because they're already 2 goals down. If they score here, we're going to get it back. So they're going to have to score, reclaim the ball, and then score again. That's such a big leap of faith that they can do that, I guess, is where I'm going. It just seems so impossible. It's looking a lot better now. Shammy being countered by our defenders. Our defenders are not very good because they don't get the ball very often. So their attacks are not going to steal the ball away unless we get someone else in the encounter. And that is exactly what we do. We get Nav Guado in there. Shammy's going to try to pass this off, but I don't think she can. I think there's just too much here. So Pog Guado will reclaim, and we're going to try to set up for a... let's get really greedy. We're going to try to set up for a goal. So we're going to pass to Gira, and we're going to try to utilize his insane speed to get ahead here. Oh, I guess I messed it up. We can't shoot from where we want to shoot from. But what we can do is we can set it up so Zazzy Guado is just perfect. And that looks like what we're looking for. So Zazzy's pretty free. And no one's really there, so we're going to shoot from probably just where he normally is, just right here. Okay, so Shammy doesn't counter. We're just going to shoot over her. I think it's much more likely she steals the ball here, and we don't want that at all. Okay, now there's no way this makes it. Now this is the limit. This is the limit of like hope. Okay. If that had scored, I don't know what I would have said. And going into the second half, we're already up 2-0. All right. So a little bit of experience for the opposing team, a lot of experience for their goalie Duran, and then a little bit of experience for us. Honestly, a lot of these games, they don't really get us a lot of experience. We kind of just, you know, they're for the challenge, not for the grind of getting to level 99. And I think they do help because I think what they do is they set us up for getting a lot of other people experience, like Pa Guado, Noi Guado. Because we already know Nav Guado is gonna hit level 99. He's gonna become like number 1, but you know, it's at the expense of our defenders and our goalie because they never get the ball. It's one of these weird situations where Nav Guado is so good, no one else sees the ball, and the more he gets the ball, the better he becomes, and you know, it's back and forth, and that's why he's like level 82 right now. I mean, he's a massively higher than anyone else on our team. We're going to try to set up Guado here. I think we'll be able to. We pulled pretty much everyone away. And there is a chance they encounter, or they block this, but it's pretty unlikely. And looks like we will be able to keep the ball, which is good. And then we're gonna shoot it here. The thing about all these shots is it's always kind of a coin toss because we reduce our shoot by so much, and Duran has so many resources like grip, glove, super goalie. It really is kind of just a hope we make it, and definitely not a guarantee. So Cole can better have tackle slip, but she does not, and she loses the ball in that encounter. That was just a bad idea. I mean, that wasn't even like... That wasn't really calculated. That was just bad. That was... Ooh, but looks like they will reclaim the ball out of luck more than anything else. So bounce off Guado, back to Cole again. Then Nav Guado, it's a circle of life. Nav Guado steals the ball. Guado tries to get it. Anyone else gets the ball. Nav Guado steals the ball. He is in every iteration, everywhere. It's a little bit ridiculous, honestly. So we're gonna try to set up Guado again. So a little bit risky here, just because I was really only hoping to encounter Jasu, but we got a little bit more than we bargained for. It doesn't really make a difference at all, though. We do get the ball to Guado, and we're able to attempt for another goal. So Duran, grip glove, super goalie. It's the classic, and he is able to stop it yet again. See, I'd be a lot more worried if we weren't already 2 goals up. I mean, that's a pretty safe cushion. And like I mentioned before, Nav Guado's there. Even if he doesn't steal the ball, he makes an impact. Oh, wow. And Zazie Guado can't touch the ball. It does get to Eager. There's no techniques we want to learn, so we don't necessarily want them shooting on us, but they might not give us a choice here. Eager going to go for the pass, most likely to Shammy. Looks like it's going to Shammy. Shammy could get kind of bullied here because going midfield is, you know, it spells for disaster. So this is actually the one time I don't want Nav Guado to steal the ball, so it's good he doesn't. Zazie Guado blocks. And the only reason this is good is because it gives our goalie a little bit more experience. And that's what we really want. We want to level up Noi Guado as much as we can. In previous series, what we've done is we pulled the goalie out of the goalie box. And we've proceeded to just like pass between them and get them leveled up. In this series, we're doing it pretty much all by the book. So we're not moving people out of the goalie box or anything like that. Like we are purely just trying to get level 99 while keeping our goalie where he is. Which also means this might be our longest series yet. So we'll see, but it definitely could be. Looks like Colkin gonna pass, but we only got 5 seconds left. The game's over. Nav Guado, I mean, hard to say if he would have stopped that or not. But that's going to be it. So we got a little bit of experience for them, quite a bit for Durin, and then not really a lot of experience for us. I'm surprised Noe Guado didn't get any experience. He got 2 experience, but he should have gotten more for getting slept. Looks like the act of getting a technique put on you does not give you experience. That's fine. Anyways, looks like Keep his contract with the Ronso Fangs expired. He's staying for 10 games. It's a good amount. It's a league. Eager's contract expired. Keep it in for 23 games. I think that's a good idea. I think Eager's a good forward at this point. I mean, out of all the options, he's the better one. But looks like, so we were able to take out the Guado Glories. The Ronso Fangs take out the Luka Goers. And then the Bhed Psyches and the Kilkabees actually tied the game. So I think this might knock the Bhed Psyches down a little bit. It looks like it does. See, they were our only threat, but with them tying their game, that knocks them down too far. So standings right now are Besaid Orox, us in first place, Bhed Psyches in second, and then the Ronso Fangs rounding up third. I mean, overall, not a very impressive league for the opposing teams. They've really haven't been doing good. But hey, maybe next time, right? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and when you come back, we'll be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.